from beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Desperados of Houston taking on the Miami Dolphins. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's Achane to start the drive.
Did you see the ring?
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Let's end this job with the 6 off, some offense. Let's go. First down, fellas. Keep it rolling, boys. Steamroller,
A give left side. Here's Achane. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Keep it together.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And just shutting him off there. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 46 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up first and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Christian McCaffrey, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Desperados get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
What are you looking at?
Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7.
They're a roll of tanks. Take it all the way. Hey, we are moving down the offense.
Again, it's Achane. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. Here's 3rd down and 4.
Let's get in that end zone. Get in the possession points at the end of this drive. Keep the ball moving.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll go. Achane. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as good running gets him to about the 44. give, running right, Achane. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. The Dolphins had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw there taken in by Smith. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up.
We are in it to win it. 44, ready. And this defense is asleep. Let's go. I believe in you on that. You got that cheat code on this. This is asleep. Defense is asleep.
They'll run for it with Achane. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
A loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
Hey. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Running right, here's Achane. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And he's taken down inside the 30. And that's on Austin Jackson, first-round pick in 2020. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The 2 is going to change things up.
Running up the gun. Watch it, Oscar.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's to the 15. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw. Kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on that offense.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st
21G.
and 10 at the 34-yard line.
21G.
Looking to pass. Tua throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Homies can change our outfit. Here, get out of here! We'll be in the game. No, never mind. This is the worst.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Tua. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Let's get out of here with a dummy offense.
Here's Tua. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Now they'll shift things around. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's Williams to throw on 2nd down. To the right side, he's got it complete. Touchdown. DJ Moore, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Desperados are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-0. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Hill shedding the tackle. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. A very tough run, but for a short gain out near the 32.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 76 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now 2nd and 3. Off play action. Williams. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Williams now. Off the play fake. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. Touchdown. DJ Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Desperados are able to add on to their first half lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Escapes the defender. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
House!
Over 1st and 10.
Get to the house! Take it! Get ready! Here they come! Woo! Get to it!
Run it!
Go the distance! All right, come on.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Don't let him rest. Take it to him. Don't let him rest. They're right here.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. They're going deep for Hill. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, that is interception number 4 for him, Charles. 4 here in the first half alone, and they're already trailing by 4 possessions.
Makes me wonder, partner, do they just not have any confidence at all in the backup, or do they just have that much confidence in him? Able to throw 4 picks already, they're certainly hoping that he can turn things around and quickly.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18, right here.
Now Williams on 1st and 10. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Get him, boys. Take it
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Devontae Turpin now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Get out! Oh, yeah. Pin them deep. Put them down.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. But the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Oh, now Moore going to get a chance to run. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of get away with that. But as soon as you curl it around the finger or the hand, that's pretty easy for everyone to see, and they'll call that one every time.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Williams, back play action. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
He saw it the whole way. It's like taking candy from a baby. It's a turnover.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
And they'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
On 3rd down, Achane. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Here's Williams throwing on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Slot man moves right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw on third down, Williams. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good, but that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here. So it's a letdown there. They get the ball in tremendous position following the turnover, but they come away empty-handed.
Oh, man, you hate to waste field position like that. Your defense did you the favor of getting you the ball on this side of the 50, but neither the offense nor the kicking team could capitalize.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try to pick it.
There he goes left side. All the way in for a Miami touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Take it to him. Here we go now. Here we go. Get that ball. Run down there.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they give them that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. He's going to try and do this himself. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
What was that?
Took us to the cleaners.
Anybody make a tackle? Ready?
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Let him get some ball defense. Let's go.
And he'll decide to keep this once more. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. McCaffrey. A yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. Again, McCaffrey. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Desperados are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
The Dolphins on third down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Running left, Achane. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 4th down.
But they got off the field on third down. Excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Taylor. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Just get it in the pocket. Come on,
Here's Achane to start the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Tua wants to throw it on second down. And this one complete to Smith. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 27.
Now a toss right side. Achane with it. Up past the 30. Second down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a toss left for Achane.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
3rd down and 8.
Tua sets up to pass it. They're going deep for Hill. And this throw will be intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A give left side. Here's Achane.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Did you see the replay?
How was that?
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
See the replay?
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. How to approach this? 3rd down and 16 yards to go. On the toss, here's Achane.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Tua on 4th down.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch as that played good for 30 and a first. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Over the middle, and that's caught by Komet.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Dolphins now on first down. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Looking to throw on second down. Williams. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw. Williams. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
This is the time where holds are made.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Hill shedding the tackle. A good-looking return set up here.
Bring it back.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On first down, back to Achane.
He's free going down the left side to Flores. And a little bit of a consolation prize here. He's into the end zone. Won't win the game, but they do get the score. 1-0 show.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy